sir?
My name is Steven Johnson.
Steven Johnson. And what is your job title exactly?
I'm Abilene University's football strength and conditioning coach.
Cool. Very nice. Very nice. So what education does this require? Like what all do you have to? What all studies? What all do you major in and all that fun stuff?
Basically, it requires a bachelor's degree,
Mhm.
which I'm working toward, and I'm finishing in May. Right now, I have a minor in sports science, and I'm working toward a national certification for strength and conditioning. When I graduate, I'll have both of those. And that's basically just being around the sport and working with strength and conditioning and working with the young athletes is a big plus.
Okay. Very nice.
Coach Steve, what are some of the things that you do in your field of work?
I evaluate the athletes when they come in. I do an individualized program for each athlete to meet their needs. What if it's to gain weight, to get maybe improve speed, maybe improve explosiveness, and then I put in a program for each individual athlete so that we can meet those needs and help them be as successful as they possibly can on Saturdays.
Okay. What are some of the different type of coworkers that you would like to work with if you had to choose?
I would love to work with Tom Moffitt down at LSU. I think he does a great job. He's definitely one of the founding fathers of strength and conditioning, and he's definitely always evolving the strength and conditioning world.
What are some of the people that you usually work with, like now? Like some of the people that if you didn't have to choose, who you work with, some of the people that you get, I guess, put in the job with, or some of your coworkers.
I work with the Avila football coaching staff, and work hand in hand with Coach Porter, and he kind of has given me the plan that he wants and that he wants to see, and I just kind of implement what his goals are and his plan, master plan for what Avila University football needs to look like.
What are some of the things that you do not like about your job?
It doesn't pay enough. It doesn't pay enough at the NAI level, but there's not too many things I don't like about my job. But the pay could be better. But it's an enjoyable job, and I enjoy every minute of it.
What made you want to pursue that career?
I kind of just I wanted to stay involved in football after I was done, and the best way to do that was to be able to work year round with the football players. When you're coaching, you kind of just work with them throughout the season and maybe a little bit in spring ball. But when you're involved in strength and conditioning, it's a 12-month process, so you get to work hand in hand with them for the year round.
What would you say you like most about your job?
Oh, I just enjoy the energy, being able to feed off the athletes, and watching someone come in as a freshman and improve and reach personal goals that they didn't think were possible.
Okay. What are some of the top certifications you look for in people that are trying to be in your position?
Top certifications. Biggest thing is to have be able to use the resources that are handed to you. You're seeing our weight room. It's not state of the art by any means, but the biggest thing is to take the resources you're given and to be able to implement and reach the goals that are basically obtained by the head coach. That's a big thing. It's real easy to do it when you have state of art equipment to measure things and a huge staff. But if you're undermanned and you're maybe you don't have as many resources, you still have to produce the results that the football staff is looking for. So that's definitely the first key. And then of course you got to be a hard worker and very driven. Those are the two characteristics that I would look for in an assistant or anybody that wants to do strength and conditioning.
I agree.
All right. Lastly, What advice would you give to somebody who is looking to pursue a career in strength and conditioning or coaching?
The advice I would give is just get involved as soon as possible. If you can, if you can do it as you're working towards your degree, you're just making connections and networking that will last you a long time. That's the biggest thing, and work hard at it. Be the first person there and be the last person to leave, and people will notice.
Thank you, Coach Johnson.
No problem.
It's been a pleasure.
I appreciate it.